number one source of inspiration for this generation. You already know it's M Live Radio. That was Linga the Boss with God Did It. Listen, and we have more great music where that came from, so keep it locked right here on You Already Know It's M Live Radio. Listen, man, shout out to everyone that's tuned into your girls right here, right now, whether you're tuned in on any of the podcasting platforms we're featured on. That's iTunes, Google Play Music, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Trackstars.com via their website or their app, or all the way up in Chicago on ArtSoulRadio.com. We appreciate everyone tuned into your girls right here on You Already Know It's M Live Radio. Misa, What it is. I got something to tell you, man. What happened? Listen, this has been a real good week. I feel like we've seen a lot of progress with Eminem, a lot of different things on social media or whatnot, but it's been so dope. I gotta shout out our listeners, man, because we have grown, man. Have we really? This past week, we have grown in our listenership, and I wanted to say this because apparently people listening to the show, man, and it blows my mind. It blows my mind every single time. So I want to shout out our listeners, and I want to tell you a couple of things. So as of right now, we have listeners of M Live Radio in 46 of these 50 states.
Shut up, Meah.
Misa, we have, it's only one, but we got a listener in Alaska. Shout out to you, bro. Whoever's listening.
Or sis.
Or sis. But bro, I do use that universal.
Uh-huh.
But so we have Misa, that's crazy. 46. Now I don't know who the other states are, because like Vermont, you gotta get it together. Like I don't know what's going on. I need you. Wyoming, get the downloading. Okay, I need y'all to. But either way, I think that's so dope. But even also, not even just like in the states, we've grown in a massive follower. A lot of listeners in Canada.
Really?
A lot in Canada, and I don't know. And it's crazy because every time I see the listeners, I'm always thinking to myself, who do I know who lives here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm, okay, maybe this person, but no. And I think it's so dope. So we have people listening in Ontario, Quebec. Now we have a big one in this one country.
Saskatchewan.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
It looks like Sacagawea. It looked like Sasquatch. It looked like I can't wait. I think I found the pronunciation. I think it's Saskatchewan. I think you said it right.
Saskatchewan.
We have a huge listenership over there.
What?
So I think that's crazy. And then of course, like internationally, we've been having a lot of listeners. Well, a lot of listeners in Germany, which I think is dope. A couple in France, some in Spain. Czech Republic is going nuts.
What?
What language does he speak? Do they speak Czech?
I don't know, but send me a check.
Listen, something like that. But either way, I thought it was really dope to see this listenership, and then even also our people listening to the show in general. Our last show, we tripled in our average listenership and what we get for that week.
Really?
So it's just mind blowing. I really don't know what to say other than thank you. Thank you to everybody who's been listening, whether you're tuned in for the very first time or whether you have been rocking with us since day one. We appreciate everyone listening to M Live Radio. We pray that you guys continue to be on this journey with your girls.
Seriously, man. Thank you thank you to everyone who has literally tuned in, shared something on social media, the whole 9 yards. Because seriously, I think that is amazing to see the progress. But listen, Meah, somebody wrote to us in need of advice.
And we got to get into it, man. It's time to jump into this week's Dear Eminem letter, where one of our listeners writes to us in need of advice, and we give it to them live on the air. Now, granted, it's not mandatory for you to listen to our advice, as it is our own opinion. But since you asked, we're going to tell you. So without further ado, here is this week's Dear Eminem letter.
Dear Eminem, I've never been the one to gamble, but I guess I found myself lucky one day. My friends and I decided to go buy some lottery scratch-off tickets from the gas station, and I won $5,000. I collected my winnings, and as I was on my way to deposit the check, I heard that my grandmama Pauline needed eye surgery. Now, this surgery was going to cost $4,000. I knew that I was basically the only one in the family that really had the money to contribute and help out. But Grandmama Pauline isn't my real grandmama. She is my grandfather's second wife, and she has 10 other grandchildren on her other side alone. And plus, she's one of those grandparents that always have something smart to say when we all come together for Thanksgiving dinner. She kind of gets on my nerves. Her other grandkids should be able to foot the $4,000 bill, right? And I keep my 5 G's. What should I do? Sincerely, get somebody else to do it.
You wrong for that, man. Why you make me laugh like that?
All right, so listen. So we looking at $5,000.
All right, let's do the math.
Okay. All right. Big Mama Pauline got a $4,000 eye surgery.
Yes. Okay.
I don't think they seeing eye to eye right now.
Why would you say eye to eye? And she just had eye surgery.
Dang.
Oh my God, Lisa.
Bad choice of words.
What should this person do? Because clearly they want somebody else to do it.
Yeah. That's tough to have to come into a great sum of money like $5,000. That's a good chunk of money. That's a great
it really is.
piece of cash that you just so happen to have lying in your lap. I think you need to go talk to Grandmama Pauline's insurance and see what the other grandkids can kind of cough up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you should boast around and talk about your money.
Mm-hmm.
First things first. I think you do need to kind of come together and see what Grandmama Pauline's kids want to do and split the difference. But everyone should not be looking just to you so that you can be the so you can be the well that runs dry.
Okay. That's one way to look at it. I'm going to give the other side of the coin.
Okay.
I will say, as tough as it sounds, you will never regret being generous. You'll never regret it. And you never know that what if you got blessed. This the lottery, for crying out loud. Who wins the lottery?
What are the odds?
What are the odds you win the lottery? What if God gave it to you to get it through you?
So you want for her to give the money up?
This is the conversation that you don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think one thing I like about this is that we're giving you both sides of the coin. I say, the best thing you can do is to pray about it. But just know you never give in vain.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying? And there's never, listen to me, bro. There's never been a time where I've given even a large sum of money and I've never gotten it back.
Yeah.
And then some.
Yeah. I will tell you that.
Don't get me wrong. It feels unfair because you got people who could be doing it, who could be the answer. But what if you're the answer?
So how much are we talking though, Meah?
What do you mean?
How much money should this person give to Grandmama Pauline's eyeballs? That's the question.
You don't want to know what I gotta say, Lisa. You don't want to know.
No, that this person's writing into you.
I would say pay for it.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
The whole
I say pay for it. But then again, that's just me, and I've seen in my personal life. In my life, Misa,
yes,
I've seen the benefits of giving.
Okay.
I've seen it. I know how it works.
Okay.
So therefore, but my thing is, I can't lie. I can't tell you what to give with your money. I say you got to pray about it, bro.
Okay.
I say pray about it. But whatever God tell you to give, bro, give that.
Yeah.
Hopefully, cheerfully, don't grieve about it, and then watch it come back to you.
All right, y'all.
I say weigh out your options.
All right, Meah. That's it?
And that's sincerely your girl's M&M. Listen, shout out to you. Get somebody else to do it. Guess what? You are the one to do it. I hate to tell it to you, but you never know. We hope everything works out with you. If you want to submit us your Dear M&M letters, go ahead and let us know on our website at mesaandmeah.com. That's mesaandmeah.com. Hit our submissions tab, and right there you can send us your Dear M&M letter.
Yes, absolutely. But right here, right now, it is the time you guys have been waiting for. It's time for your 1 minute inspiration, man, where we're giving you guys 60 seconds of a moment to change your day around. And my girl Meah has got you covered this week.
So here in Georgia, it's been raining a lot recently. And I hated it at first because rain tends to put a damper on things, Personally, I was tired of all the rain we've been getting until I woke up one morning and noticed that all the trees were filled with these beautiful green leaves, y'all. They were filled with them. And I realized that they got there because of the rain. Without the rain, those trees would have been naked, okay? And would not have been clothed by those shades of beautiful green leaves. Maybe you've been experiencing a lot of rain. And maybe it's been keeping you in a house of hardships, or maybe the rain caught you by surprise and it's drenched you in disappointment and despair. But let me encourage you. They say that April showers bring May flowers. I want you to know that May is coming. The opportunity of a lifetime, the respect you deserve, a love that's undeniable, joy that's unspeakable, peace that surpasses all of your understanding. Listen to me. The seeds you've sown were not in vain. So remain hopeful and embrace the rain.
There you have it, your 1 minute inspiration. Listen, y'all, that inspiration has been brought to you by Woodson Coaching. If you have never or ever been seeking for solutions on how to be elevated in your career, relationships, or even your personal development, check out Woodson Coaching. Become a client today and get 25% off your first month just for being an M&M Live Radio listener. Listen, Woodson Coaching. Let's elevate together.
Let's go ahead and get into some more music, man. Here is Put It On God by Limo Blaze right here on You Already Know.
It's M&M Live Radio.